Today let us see the problem number 6 from the question bank. Export Limited Incorporated on 1/1/2002 issued prospectus inviting applications for 5 lakh shares. So total issue is 5 lakh shares of rupees 10 each. Face value is 10. It is issued at a premium of 10%. So issue price will be 10 rupees plus 10% premium. 10 plus 1, 11 rupee will be the issue price. The whole issue was underwritten by Kamath, Kini, Prabhu and Pai as follows. Kamath 2 lakh shares, Kini 1,50,000 shares, Prabhu 1 lakh and Pai 50,000 shares. So whole of the issue, entire issue is underwritten by 4 underwriters, and that is this. Applications were received for 4,50,000 shares, of which marked applications were as follows. So from public company receives application, that is 4,50,000 shares. Then marked applications of each of the underwriter given here. First Kamath 2,20,000 shares, Kini 90,000 shares, Prabhu 1,10,000 shares, Pai 10,000 shares. So these are the marked applications. It was agreed that underwriters be paid commission at 5% on the issue price. So what is the issue price? Issue price is 10 rupees is a face value plus 10% premium, total 11. So you are required to find out the liabilities of individual underwriters. So you need to calculate underwriters liability. Statement is ready. First you have to write a gross liability of each underwriter. So what is the shares agreed to take up by these underwriters? That is Kamath 2 lakh shares, Kini 1,50,000 shares and Prabhu 1 lakh shares and Pai 50,000 shares. Less, so these are the cross liability. From this we have to deduct what? Unmarked application. So less credit for unmarked application. How we have to calculate? So how we will calculate unmarked application? That is total public subscription or public applications received from the public minus marked applications. So from the public, company receives 4,50,000 applications and marked application of each underwriter. Applications that bears the stamp of each of the underwriter. Kamath 2,20,000, Kini 90,000, 1,10,000 is of Prabhu and Pai 10,000. So unmarked application is 20,000 shares, and this 20,000 unmarked application distributed between these 4 underwriters in a ratio. So what is a ratio? So that ratio we are going to calculate on the basis of gross liability. Gross liability is 2 lakh. So that means we'll take it as 20, then 15, 10 and 5. So the ratio is 4:3:2:1. So in this ratio we have to share this unmarked application among underwriters. That is 8,000, 6,000, 4,000 and 2,000. Less marked application. Marked application of underwriters. Kamath 2,20,000 shares and Kini 90,000 shares and Prabhu 1,10,000 shares, Pai 10,000 shares. So the balance is 28,000 minus 28,000, 54,000 minus 14,000 and 38,000. So here Kamath and Prabhu getting surplus, and this surplus together we have to share among Kini and Pai in order to reduce their liability. So Kamath's gross liability is 28,000 shares and Pai it is 14,000 shares. We'll see how to share this. Surplus of Kamath and Prabhu distributed to Kini and Pai in. So what is the ratio? So ratio we calculated here, 4:3:2:1. So this is a ratio where the surplus is of Kamath and Prabhu, but it is to share among Kini and Pai. So what is their ratio? That is 3 and 1. So 3:1 is a ratio. 28,000 and 14,000. Total surplus it is 42,000, and that is shared in a ratio of 3:1. This is a surplus and we have to share in 3:1 ratio. So 42,000 into 3 by 4, that is 31,500. 42,000 into 1 by 4, that is 10,500, and the total liability is Kamath. There is no liability because he got a surplus, and Kinney 22,500, and for Prabhu it is nil, and Pi it is 27,500 shares. Now let us see the underwriter's commission calculation. So the formula for calculating underwriter's commission is number of shares underwritten, that is how much number of shares that are guaranteed to take up by the underwriter, into issue price. What is the issue price of the share or the debenture, into rate of commission. So what is the commission agreed? So you should remember that commission should not exceed 5% of the 5% on the issue price in case of shares. So we'll calculate for each of the underwriter what is the commission. Before that we have to calculate what is the issue price. So you can see here in this problem that shares are issued at a 10% premium. So face value is rupees 10 plus 10% premium. So on 10 it is 10% means it is rupees 1. So 11 rupee will be the issue price. So Kamath 2 lakh shares underwritten into issue price 11 into 5%. So commission is rupees 1,10,000. Kinney 1,50,000 shares underwritten into issue price 11 and 5% commission. Commission is 82,500. And Prabhu 1 lakh into 11 into 5%, it is 55,000. Pi 50,000 into issue price into commission, that is 27,500 will be the commission. Next, problem number 7 from the question bank. X Limited issued 10,000 shares of rupees 100 each at a premium of rupees 10. So face value is 100 and premium is 110. So issue price is 110 rupees. Then 80% of the issue has been underwritten by Messrs. Subhas and Company. So 80% of the issue has been underwritten. That means underwriting is for part of the issue, and there is only one underwriter. Applications were received for 8,000 shares. From the public, company receives 8,000 applications. The underwriters were given the maximum commission permissible by law. So here shares are issuing. So what is the maximum rate of commission? That is 5%. In case of shares, commission should not exceed 5%. The underwriters discharge their liability. That means we have to calculate underwriters liability. Also then journalize the transaction in the books of the company. So in the books of the company we have to pass journal entries. So we'll see first underwriters liability. Here underwriting is for part of the issue, that is 80% of the issue underwritten by Subhas and Company. So for the non-underwritten part, for that company becomes the underwriter. That's why we need to calculate what is the liability of company also, because it is also a underwriter for the non-underwritten shares. And unmarked shares or unmarked applications, that becomes the marked application for the underwriter. Unmarked applications deemed to have been marked applications for the company. So what is the gross liability of Subhas and Company? Total shares issued, it is 10,000 into 80%, that is 8,000 shares. What is the non-underwritten part of the shares? That is 20%. So 10,000 into 20%, it is 2,000. Less credit for unmarked application. So what is an unmarked application in this? So usually how you are going to calculate unmarked application? That is total public subscription minus marked application by that way you are going to calculate unmarked application. But in this example, but in this problem there is no marked application. That means marked application information is not given, but there is marked application. So here part of the issue is underwritten. So whatever the application received from the public, that is 8,000 shares, we cannot assume that that is come through the underwriter only, because company also a underwriter for these shares, because for the non-underwritten shares company is underwriter, and because of the efforts of the company public may subscribe for the shares. So that's why we have to give the credit of unmarked application to the company also. So how to calculate this unmarked application? So total applications received from the public, it is 8,000, and underwriting is for 80% of the issue. So we can assume that out of this 8,000, 80% were the marked application. What about remaining 20%? That is the unmarked application. So out of 8,000, 20,000 will be the unmarked applications. We are assuming that 8 out of 8,000, when there is partial underwriting, that time we are assuming that out of the total public subscription, the percentage of underwriting, that's only the marked application. Remaining non-underwritten percentage, that will be the unmarked application. You got it? Therefore, unmarked application is 1,600. Benefit is given to company. Balance is 8,000 shares and 400 shares. Then we have to deduct what? That is marked application. What is a marked application in this example? So 8,000 is a public subscription, and underwriters gives for 80% of the issue. He gives a guarantee for 80% of the issue, and subscription 80% applications that are come through the underwriter, that is 6,400. So the net liability is, therefore net liability is 1,600 shares and 400 shares. Now let's calculate underwriting commission. What is the formula to calculate underwriter's commission? That is total number of shares underwritten into issue price into rate of commission. So here, what is the total number of shares underwritten? 8,000 shares. What is the issue price? Issue price is 100 face value, and it is issued at rupees 10 premium. So 100 plus 10 rupees premium, issue price is 110. Here the rate of commission is not mentioned here, but they have asked what? The underwriters were given the maximum commission permissible by law. So what is a commission permissible by law? That is 5% is a maximum rate of commission you can give to the underwriter. That is on issue price. On issue price, commission should not exceed 5%. So the commission is rupees 44,000. Now we'll pass journal entries. Journal entries in the books of company, and the company name is X Limited. What is the first entry we need to pass here? First entry is for getting public subscription or issuing shares to the public. Entry is bank account data to equity share capital. So getting public subscription, bank account data to equity share capital. So here equity shares that are issued at a premium. So to share premium account. So what is the total number of share application received from the public? So that is 8,000. And what is the premium value? That is 10. So share premium account, it is 80,000. And what is the face value of the share? That is rupees 100. So 8,000 into 100, that is 8 lakh. So total amount is 8,80,000 being shares subscribed by the public. Next entry is for underwriting. So how many number of shares taken up by the underwriter? So as per the problem, underwriter will take up 1,600 shares. entry is underwriter's account data 2 equity share capital 2 share premium. It is issued at premium. So total number of shares underwritten, it is 1000. So that means taken up by the total number of shares underwritten, it is 8000, but he takes up how many number of shares? What is the net liability? That is 1600 shares. And what is the premium value? It is 10. So 1600 into 10, it is 16,000, and 1600 into 100, it is a face value, it is 1,60,000 shares. So total value that underwriter need to give the company, that is 1,60,000 shares. So this much amount due from the underwriter to the company. Third entry is for commission due. Entry is underwriting commission account data to underwriter's account. Commission is rupees 44,000. Narration is being underwriting commission due. And the last entry is for final settlement. Here, what is the total amount due from underwriter? That is 1,76,000. That means for taking up shares of the company, he need to pay 1,76,000 to the company. But how many commission, that is what is the commission due from the company to the underwriter? That is 44,000. So total amount due from underwriter, it is 1,76,000, and from the company amount due is 44,000. The balance who need to pay now? That is underwriter. He need to pay the amount to the company. So amount due from the underwriter to the company. So what is the entry? Bank account data to underwriter account. So total amount due from company, it is due from underwriter 1,76,000, and from company he need to receive 44,000 as commission. The balance he need to pay to the company, that is 1,32,000. Being final settlement of account.